Yeah. Anyway, it's not going to be long. So notice that the way he's repeating the same thing. Notice, for their arms on my neck as I stood, or the negligent leaning of their flesh yeah, admitting more people. As I sat, so many I loved in the street of ferry boat or public assembly, yet never told them a word, lived the same life with the rest, the same old laughing, knowing, sleeping, played the part that still looks back on the actor or actress. Notice again here he's using the word actor, actor and actress, the same old role. What? The role, that's what we make it as great as we like, or as small as we like, or both great and small. Wafa?
Yes.
I like the image you put there. What do you think here he's saying? What do you think he's saying here? Role? What role? Are we acting here? Are we playing a game? Notice, act and actresses. We are not ourselves. We are wearing masks. We are acting. We are pretending. We are not ourselves. We are not our real old selves. We always change roles. The old role and the new role and the same role. Could be bad one, could be great one, could be ugly one, could be good one. And whether good or small, but we are acting. Terrible. Well. Isn't it? Isn't it? Really, this is the idea. We pretend. And that's why I'm saying to you really here, the question of, to go back again, the question of guilt, the question of guilt. And I think, you know, in the last stanza here, I will read, I promised not to read, but I will read it because it's very short. Closer yet I approach you, what thought you have of me now? I had as much of you. I laid in my stores in advance. I considered long and seriously of you before you were born. Who was to know what should come home to me? Who knows, but I am enjoying this. Who knows for all the distance, but I am as good as looking as you now, for all you can't see me. For all you can't see me. You know, again, if I quickly go back to my summary, I will read it for you, and then that will be it. Really, again, as you can see here, notice again what he said in section 6, again, when you say about the question of the old knot, notice, the old knot of contrariety the poet has experienced refers to Satan, the evil thing, his evil influence on man, which creates the condition of contrariness or moral evil, good in human life. The poet suffered from these evil influences, as have all men. So the poet implies, do not feel alone because you have been this way. One must accept both the pure and the impure elements of life. Of course, here I did not add much. What I said to you really, the question of guilt, maybe I will add this to these and then I will send them to you. Really, this is the idea about the guilt and the question of ugly thing that we live in contradiction all the time. And the question of race and racism really is very clear here. And the reference to evil, why is he talking about evil and Satan and this evil influence? Of course, because he knows about his society, about man's society, white man's society, how many people they have killed and they have destroyed, you know, all other non-white, if you like, groups. In section 7, again, the poet addressing the reader, saying, "Closer yet I approach you." The poet is thinking as much of the reader, yet unborn, as the reader, while he reads, is now thinking of the poet. And perhaps, again, we say, though he can't be seen, the poet is watching the reader. The poet is trying to establish a link between himself and his future readers. The link is not only of location, but again, of, if you like, of spirituality, as in the ferry, but of thought process as well. These thought processes will eventually lead to the mystical fusion between the poet and the reader. That is the spiritual connection. And I think I will stop here, ladies and gentlemen, and sorry to have given or taken more time. Thank you for coming, and you are great people. All of you are here, and I'm happy that you are enjoying it. Next time I'll try to use Google Meet and see what happens. Now, if you really need any question,